Browns in their final weeks of preparation here, playing the Baltimore Ravens on Saturday, and then they will clean out their lockers on Sunday. Let's start here, though, of course, the quarterback decision against the Ravens at M&T Bank Stadium. We don't know who's going to start between Dorian, Thompson-Robinson, and Bailey Zappe. We also don't know who's going to play when. Kevin Stefanski has left the door open that both quarterbacks can play. We heard from both today, Mary Kay. So I guess a little bit of quarterback drama to wrap up this crazy season.
Yeah, and that's the way that it should be. It's been quarterback drama throughout the whole entire season. And both of those guys are going to play. It's just a matter of Kevin deciding which one is going to start the game. And if it just so happens to be Bailey Zappe, he will be the 40th quarterback for the Cleveland Browns to start since 1999 and the fourth this season. So the quarterback carousel continues, but he's looking forward to the opportunity because he doesn't know where he's going to be in the offseason. He wants to put some film out there, and he wants it to be good film. So he's ready to roll, and then same thing with DTR. He wants to redeem himself from 2 turnovers in the previous game and the one before that, and also put out some good film.
Yeah, Ashley, it's all about opportunity. It's all about futures here. For DTR, maybe that's here. For Bailey Zappe, maybe that's here too. But, of course, this is a guy that was in New England, started those 8 games, then he went to Kansas City for a little while. So this is an opportunity he's been waiting for again, and he's looking, both these guys really looking ahead to next season and what could be out there for them.
They are, and Bailey even joked about his time in New England today when asked about, how do you handle not knowing if you're going to start, how much you're going to play yet? And he said, Bill Belichick, of course, famously liked to keep so many things secret. There were many times in New England where he'd come in on Friday, he said, and they'd say, hey, you're playing on Sunday. So that kind of, it sounds like, helped him that he's going to train the same way, whether he's 3, whether he's the guy, whether he's backup. And he said, too, in Cleveland, it's helped him going against this first-team defense while he's run scout team, and he's gotten to see looks from Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward during his time here.
Now, a couple of awards were handed out today, the local PFWA awards. The Joe Thomas Award for Player of the Year goes to Myles Garrett. The Good Guy Award for his cooperation with the media, all of those things that encompass being a good guy, goes once again to Joel Bitonio. So, Mary Kay, I think 2 very fitting winners of those awards.
Yeah, I think we did a good job with our voting this year. Myles, of course, he reached 100 sacks this year. He really is putting together another case for NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Not sure if he'll get it because the team hasn't really supported him with victories, but he's reaching all kinds of milestones this season. He might even get the sack title this year. So we'll see. He's tied for the lead right now. So good for him. And then Joel, we keep wondering, is he going to retire? Is he not? But if he goes out, we send him out as the good guy again, and that's only fitting.
Yeah, that's right. He's won the award so many times, and of course he talked a little bit more about that today and just reiterated he's going to wait to make this decision, which for most guys is usually the smart move. You don't want to make a rash decision as soon as the season is over. But Ashley, I can't argue with these winners. There were certainly other guys, Jerry Jeudy for the Joe Thomas Award. There were 7 guys who got votes for good guy. There were other guys certainly in the running. But like Mary Kay said, I think we did a pretty good job.
I think we did as well. And like you said, I think Myles and Jerry Jeudy, I know, got my Joe Thomas Award vote. So really, I think with the way this year has gone, there was less debate over that MVP award this year than in years past. I think there was actually more debate for the Good Guy Award. But yes, we will definitely miss Joel Bitonio if this was our last year getting to give him that award. And to your point about him waiting, I mean, I thought it was interesting today. He talked about being frustrated. He admitted to being frustrated these last few weeks of the season, just given the high expectations this team came in with, and they haven't met them. But that's part of his rationale for waiting to make the final call on whether this will be his last season or not.
Okay, one more thing. Of course, going back to this game on Saturday, injuries to update. No David Njoku out of practice today, but we did talk to Denzel Ward, who left Sunday's game against Miami with a shoulder injury, and he is fighting to get out there and play one more game on Saturday, Mary Kay. So Ogbo Okoronkwo also back at practice today, so maybe they'll have another edge rusher. But watching David, watching Denzel as we head towards Saturday.
Yeah, Denzel really, really wants to play. He wants to finish out the season. We know that even when he has a concussion, he really tries not to miss a game. So he's one of those warriors that just will go out there and he'll play hurt. He wants to finish it out, and he also wants to be part of helping Myles get that sack title.
Yeah, and Ashley, we talk about setting tones, we talk about leadership, and this is one of those things. I don't know how much it matters, year to year, but when your best players are fighting to get out there for a meaningless game on a Saturday afternoon, it does send a message to the rest of the roster.
It does, and I really think Denzel has been doing this all year, back to the spring when he insisted on coming to every voluntary workout throughout OTAs. I think this is a big part of watching him mature and grow as an NFL player and wanting to take on that role. And it just shows it's a philosophy, I think, with him that's here to stay. It wasn't something that was fleeting just in the spring when expectations were high.
Hey, it's cold and windy. You can see it. It's week 18, though. We're still standing out here doing these videos. So, again, another pat on the back for us. We'll cover everything that happened here in Berea at cleveland.com/Browns.